Hello everyone, this is Baksi, and I'm truly grateful to Herky for giving me the opportunity of sharing my leadership journey with you all. When I look back at my 24 years journey, I realize that leadership for me did not begin with a designation. It began much earlier, actually at home. As a teenager, I used to help my mother take tuitions, and she was the one who taught me something that stayed with me all my life: the importance of being financially independent and building on my own capabilities. She taught me to save money, and most importantly, she taught me the value of taking pride of my talent. This became one of my first principles that I carried: being independent, keep learning, and never underestimate what you're capable of. Years later, something shaped my leadership philosophy even deeper. I received a wonderful career opportunity, and just 2 days before I received the offer, I came to know I was pregnant. I had a choice: to step back or to be completely transparent and trust the organization with my truth. I chose the latter. I told my hiring manager about my situation, and he trusted me. He made me feel that being pregnant did not make me less capable of contributing, growing, and taking up this opportunity. This moment stayed with me and actually shaped my way forward. Sometimes we all need a person who believes and trusts in us and says that we are capable of making things happen differently. Today, I head talent engagement and development at Harbinger Group, where my work spans from talent development, coaching, designing learning programs, culture branding, handling engagement, and being a champion for the DEIB initiatives. But somewhere along this journey, I discovered something deeply important about myself. It was not about leadership that molded me into a particular said defined idea of success. It was about me trying to help people actually find who they are, giving them the confidence to own their capabilities and to make the best version of themselves. In fact, I very proudly say that my personal purpose statement is: I help individuals celebrate themselves. And for me, celebrating is not about counting on their achievements alone. It's about recognizing one's strengths, knowing and finding their voice, believing where they belong, and having the courage to find out what they are capable about. Whether it is about me coaching a high potential employee, or designing a learning program, or championing the inclusion initiative, or simply having a conversation with someone who is struggling, I try to see the person before the role, because behind every designation, there is a person full of dreams, fears, strengths, and untapped potential. Over the years, I've had the privilege to work on several culture and talent initiatives at Harbinger Group. Some of them have won awards, and for me, I take a lot of pride in the work I do. But for me, these are not programs on paper alone. Culture is never about just a program. Culture is how people feel when they walk into a workspace. How safe do they feel when they speak? Do they take pride to where they belong? And do they believe they can grow and thrive in this environment? Over the last 3 years, I have also had the opportunity to extend my leadership beyond my workplace. I've had the privilege to interact with more than 10,000 students across universities and institutions, helping them think about their career, gain confidence, improvise their communication skills, and most importantly, own their potential. Sometimes there are some impactful conversations which come back to us much later. I remember one such incident when I was actually taking mock interviews. There was a girl who was shivering and crying because she did not know how to face an interview. We worked on it together, and much later she connected with me on LinkedIn, sharing a wonderful news that she was placed in an MNC. She thanked me for the trust I had shown in her and the time I had given to her. And it really makes me feel that making people feel that they are capable of doing something, showing the trust in them, can go in such a long way. Because for me, success is not about just achieving something. It is about making people feel that when they doubt themselves, they should look beyond that as well. I also serve as a mentor and a juror at the 1000 Women Leaders program with Jombe, and I help young professionals in HR through platforms like MCCI and Jombe learn about HR related concepts. I contribute as a speaker and a panelist on different forums. Every time when I interact with young and emerging leaders, I find myself with one single conversation, that is, look at this person beyond their role. That for me is leadership. I may not have answers to all the questions, but if I can help somebody find their true potential, that for me is success. Over the years, I have realized that being deeply people-centric is not a weakness. In fact, it's my strength. Because organizations don't transform through strategies alone. People are the ones who can transform organizations. When people feel trusted, valued, empowered, extraordinary things are possible. If there's one thing I want to tell women who are emerging leaders, it would be just be you. Because don't spend your life trying to fit into somebody else's definition of success. Be ambitious, be independent, keep learning, ask for opportunities, take a seat on the table. But when you rise, stay humble, stay empathetic, stay human. And never forget that there are some people who believed in you, and that's why you are here today. Because that's what I did. And if you so do, give it back to the community. Let others also thrive by knowing that someone trusted in you, and that's why you are successful. And that's how you can help them succeed further. And if we all can contribute in this way, each one of us can build thriving communities for years to come. Thank you, Herky, for giving me this opportunity. I have tried my best through the different sessions over Herky to contribute to this platform and through various initiatives to the society at large. I look forward to even more contributions from my end to come in the near future. Thank you.